Hi everybody, how are you? How's everything going? I hope everyone's having a great detox day too. If you haven't gotten your guide, please go ahead and sign up on the link. And as soon as you sign up during the link, you'll get an automatic email that will give you the guide for our detox week. Like I said yesterday, you can continue the detox for longer than 5 days if you need to. You can go up to 14 days, but I wouldn't recommend it more than that. After that, you should pick one or two things that have helped you feel better in the last week and then kind of stick with those and see if you can do that for another 2 weeks, like whether it's giving up the alcohol or the caffeine and the sugar or the dairy or eating more fruits and vegetables. If that's helped you feel better this week, I should definitely try to continue that for another 2 weeks and see how it goes. Okay, a lot of these things we can continue to make good habits. I would definitely stop the detox drink after day 14. Wouldn't do that longer. And if you want to do a detox, I would do it. I actually do it maybe 3 times a year, and it kind of helps keep me on track. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about why do we need to eat clean while we're detoxing. Okay. So if you are feeling things like you're craving unhealthy foods, like if you're craving chips, if you're craving sugar, if you struggle with a dull skin, like that dull, dry skin, if you struggle with energy during the day because you're craving all of these foods that kind of weigh you down, this is kind of the reason why we incorporate a lot of clean eating to help us combat some of these issues that we're having that have a lot to do with what we're eating. Okay, so if you're looking to, obviously weight loss is one of them. So that's kind of the reason why we started all of this, is to detox and help our bodies get rid of the toxins so that we can shed some of the excess weight. All right, and this is why clean eating becomes really important. And incorporating, by clean eating, I mean we are incorporating a lot of different colored fruits and vegetables. Okay, so that is one of them. If you noticed, the average American, 30% of the average Americans are trying to lose weight. Another 30% are trying to maintain weight. And about 2/3 who lose weight on diets gain it back within a year. And a lot of it has to do with toxins in our body. 98% of dieters who gain their weight back and more sometimes within 2 years. So that's 98% of people who are dieting. So that's something to think about and something that you should consider. And another reason why I like to detox at least 3 times a year. Okay. A lot of times what we're eating affects our mood swings, can create brain fog. So a lot of these heavily processed foods and toxic foods create brain fog, create exhaustion in our lives, indigestion, and heavy bloating. If you notice your hands bloating, experiencing bloating after eating, excess gas after eating, these are all signs that detoxing and eating cleaner would benefit you tremendously. Okay, so if you're trying to increase your ability to lose the weight quickly, I would encourage you to start eating some of the following. So what happens is, when we eat a lot of processed foods, when we eat a lot of heavy fat foods, when we have a lot of alcohol and sugar, the toxins we consume without even knowing it, the caffeine, the alcohol, the sugar, these are things that are hidden in different foods that we eat and meals that we have during the day. These toxins create an imbalance of our pH. So the pH balance in our bodies begin to get disrupted, and they start causing pain, joint pain, inflammation pain, bloated face, bloated bellies, so you get a lot of belly fat. So eating clean can actually help reduce belly fat and that look of feeling bloated all the time, or we call it the pregnancy look. It can also help reduce acne. Okay, Aging. So if you are noticing, dry, dull, wrinkly skin coming more prevalent in your face and your skin and your hands, that has a lot to do with the toxins in your body as well. Painful joints is probably one of the biggest issues that I work with clients, especially with their nutrition. Once you improve the nutrition that your body's consuming, you will begin to notice a lot of the aches and pains kind of fading. You will notice your digestive issues improving, okay, the bloating and the gas. You'll notice you'll have a lot more energy, okay? And this is a direct correlation with eating cleaner and detoxing the toxins in your body. So some of the things that I like to eat while I'm eating clean, I have some snack ideas for you, okay? Here we go. So some snack ideas for breakfast: whole grains. And by whole grains, I don't mean wheat, because wheat is highly inflammatory. Whole grains, I mean quinoa, oats, amaranth. So if you can have overnight oats, is probably one of my favorite go-to breakfasts, as well as snacks. I will actually leave overnight oats in a mason jar, and I'll scoop it out and add some berries to it, and during the day to make it like a snack. It's almost kind of like my yogurt without it being yogurt, because I don't do dairy. Some other snack ideas that you should have on hand this week that will help you tremendously would be carrot sticks, celery sticks. A lot of raw vegetables as snacks is a really good idea this week. And you can use anything like hummus or salsa, a fresh salsa I like to use, avocado, and make a quick guac. I just take an avocado and I smush it. I take a spoon, scoop it out, and I smush it, add a tiny bit of salt, a lot of lemon juice on it. You can add garlic, tomatoes, onions if you like, or just have it just like that and dip your celery sticks or carrot sticks in your guac. I also like to have, I make a tin of eggs. So I will beat eggs. I do a little omelet tin, and I make those ahead of time. If you bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes, you can have breakfast with different vegetables that I put in every cupcake tin has, about a tablespoon or two of beaten eggs. And I add different vegetables to each one. I add a little tiny drizzle of salt. I also add nutritional yeast, which is also a great little enhancement to food. It gives a good flavor, but it's absolutely great for health wise. It's kind of replaces Parmesan cheese. It has that nutty flavor. So I would encourage you to have some of that. And don't forget that sometimes if we're craving things, the body's actually saying we're a little bit dehydrated. So before you actually dig in to try to look for something for a snack, or feel like you're just not satisfied with your meal, start with a glass of water and then see how you feel after 10 minutes of that. I always encourage people to do that. And there's always portable fruit: bananas, apples, oranges. Those are all wonderful snack ideas and very portable. So wherever you go, you can, keep them in a bag, keep them in your bag, keep them in the car. Those types of foods travel nicely. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. We will check in again tomorrow. We're going to be talking about phytonutrients. Sorry, I had to check my schedule. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about phytonutrients, so tune in, same time, same place, and I hope you're all having a great detox. Please ask me the questions, drop your comments, let me know what you're thinking, and share your experience this week with all of us, okay? Take care, everyone. Have a great afternoon.